Give me one word to describe the Justice League trailer today.
Holy shit.
I said one word.
Well, not shit, so holy? Yeah.
Epic?
Epic?
Surprised?
Yes, that's probably what I'd go with. Surprise.
I wasn't expecting an actual full trailer this early.
No, I don't think anybody was.
I don't know. I was expecting Wonder Woman, which we got, but I was not expecting that much footage from Justice League. Even bigger surprise. Well, kind of. We knew that it was going to be a lot more lighthearted than BVS. We knew that, and they'd already planned this out before the critiques of it being too dark and gloomy.
Yeah.
Because I mean, obviously, how can you have an ensemble cast of characters and it be just all gloom? I mean, that makes no sense. So, but I just don't think that I'd pictured it in my mind the way it was delivered.
No, me neither.
And I don't know and I really don't have the words to describe. I don't know what I was thinking, but this is not at all bad because it looks entertaining and it looks amazing. Just the little stuff that we got. We didn't get a lot of action, but it looks like a lot of great dialogue and character development with them meeting each other, and I think it's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Personally,
I think Ezra Miller stole the show of that trailer. I really do. He looked great.
Way better than he did.
Yeah, way better
cameos.
in BVS.
Yeah, actually looks like a young scientist kid.
Yeah.
Looks like Flash.
Yeah. He's funny. What little dialogue they
kind
show.
Kind of pitiful.
Kind
of pitiful too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I loved him, but dude, Aquaman
looked awesome. That thing at the very end when Bruce Wayne goes, "So I hear you talk to fish."
And Arthur Curry,
and he's got that smirk on his face.
Oh, it's gonna be great.
I
expect
awesome.
all that shit. There's so much ego in that one movie. I expect all kinds of remarks like that. It's gonna be great.
Oh yeah.
I only hope that they get Green Lantern and Martian Manhunter and a few others in at some point, or maybe in the next movie or something, because it's gonna, with all of them together, it's gonna be wild.
Yeah.
Shazam, that's gonna be great.
Yeah.
But this trailer looked amazing. I was definitely surprised. I wasn't as worried anyway, but now like all worried is just cast aside.
Yeah.
Like I'm starting to really see the DCU, the cinematic universe, the movie universe, really take fold. It's really taking shape. Suicide Squad's going to be amazing. It's going to be a lot different than these movies, but DC's on to something with that. I think that's going to be awesome. Yeah. I think that's going to surprise everybody. People who know nothing about them are already clamoring for this just because the trailers are so good. Yeah. So we'll see, but I think it's going to be great. Wonder Woman looks amazing.
Oh yeah, it does.
And we already did a video on that. But that's going to be amazing, and it's going to set up everything just perfectly, because Justice League is going to be great. I don't know. We don't really know much about who all on the protagonist side is going to be in just yet. We pretty well got the main cast of the Justice League.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly who the main villain's going to be yet and where they're going to go with it. Obviously, I expect to see something out of Lex Luthor. I expect to see something out of Darkseid.
Well, that's kind of what I was thinking.
But
they were leading up to it, and
I mean, we know he's coming.
Yeah.
I just don't know if it's going to be yet, because because in the Ultimate Edition, Steppenwolf was also at the end.
Yeah.
In a scene. So
But he's right there with Darkseid, so
he is.
He could.
I just don't know what they're going to throw into
lesser, a lesser villain in the same movie. I mean, Justice League that's a big deal. It's not a single, like BVS was a big deal. Batman vs. Superman was a big deal. But you're adding at least 3 more new characters. At least.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this has to be even bigger. This has to be huge.
Yeah.
So, I'm pretty certain that Darkseid's gonna be in Justice League
at some point. Well, and that's another thing too. I don't know if they're going to give away much with their trailers like they did, because a lot of people were pissed about them showing Doomsday.
I was pretty pissed about that.
So I don't know how much they're going to show, but we've got the fate of Superman still lingering.
Yeah.
We've got the whereabouts and when of Darkseid, and Steppenwolf's already there.
Yeah.
So we don't know when or where he's going to come in. Obviously, I would think it'd be sooner than Darkseid.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know if this is a two-parter anymore. I think they changed it to where this is not a two-parter anymore. But I don't know. I could see them doing both, but at the same time, I could see them holding off on Darkseid one more movie. Yeah. But I mean, you don't want to drag it out too much. There's a lot of stories that you can tell. So I mean,
oh yeah,
I would kind of be okay if they don't come. If it doesn't become too compact with with characters and villains like BVS was. But if they could get all of it done, that'd be fine too.
Yeah,
I just don't really care at this point. I mean, I'm just ready to see some awesome shit.
Exactly. I'm less concerned with how they're going to do it as I am just being excited for the fact that they are doing it.
Yeah. That's
my thing. It's, they've done awesome with their Justice League animated movies. Now I'm ready for them to do awesome with their live action movies.
Yeah.
If Warner Brothers and DC could get their live action movies on the same level as their animated movies,
yeah,
that would, I don't even know, that would just make my life.
I can tell you one thing that I have a lot more faith in where this is going now, seeing this all kind of unfold in just a few a couple movies and a few trailers.
Yeah,
I like where I can already trust this more than I can Bryan Singer with another X-Men movie.
Yeah, true. That's true.
I can just about go into any X-Men movie, just like I did Apocalypse a couple months ago. I went into that knowing that it wasn't going to be amazing. I went into that knowing that they were going to fuck shit up. And I went into that, but I also went into that knowing that I'm just going to try and have fun with it and accept it for what it is.
Yeah.
And I'm not always okay with that, but with Bryan Singer and Fox, you're just waiting for it to be over with and see what they do with it, and hope to God that Marvel will pick the X-Men back up one day.
Yeah.
So,
well, I mean, you can always bet on when you watch an X-Men movie, you can always bet on it being fun.
It's always going to be fun. It's going to have its moments, and you can always guarantee about you not liking something about it. And none of these are going to be perfect, but like I said, I've already got way more faith. And I just have a feeling I just have that feeling that they're not going to fuck it up near as bad as Fox would an X-Men movie.
No.
So
yeah.
So I'm just sit back. They've already got my character. They've already got Batman right. I'm already liking what Henry Cavill's doing with Superman. I absolutely love Wonder Woman, and I absolutely love Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. I mean, she is Wonder Woman now. I can't see anybody else, so I can just sit back and enjoy myself now. They've got the Trinity right in my eyes. Yeah. They've got it.
I think they even got they even have the other ones right too. Ezra Miller, I wasn't sold on him.
No, I wasn't either. Especially in Batman v Superman. Just even the canon, like, this guy doesn't look like Barry Allen.
Until I seen Justice League.
Yeah, and the trailer.
The trailer for Justice League, Ezra Miller knocked it out of the park. Jason Momoa knocked it out of the park.
The funniest. Jason Momoa, I knew was going to be good.
They really didn't show a lot of Cyborg. I mean, they showed some, but they didn't show a lot.
What did you think of his suit? Like, his look? I think he'll get beefier when he fights.
Yeah.
Because I know he's that ability. So I think he's going to look cooler. But in the few scenes I've seen, he just it looked okay. Like, I didn't hate it, but I didn't. Yeah. It wasn't amazing.
I mean, they didn't really show enough for me
to judge. But there's a lot of different looks of Cyborg, too.
Oh, so, yeah.
I mean, Cyborg's actually a pretty cool character.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping they get Manhunter in at some point. And I know that the Green Lantern Corps is coming. I think there's a movie coming in a few years. So I don't know when he's going to appear in all this, but hopefully in the next couple movies, I don't know.
I hope. Hopefully,
they to get rid of that tainted.
Yeah, they've got a lot to prove. They've got a lot to prove with Green Lantern. But with Jeff Johns, the single greatest Green Lantern writer to ever exist.
The one that saved it all.
The one that saved the character. Not only saved, but completely turned it around and made it one of the best-selling DC comic books. With him at the head of it, I don't see how the new Green Lantern could
Dude, all they're going to do, they're going to get an actor. They're going to get an actor that's going to play the part, and he's going to kill it. They're going to put him in one movie, and that's all it's going to take. Whether it's a small role like Wonder Woman had in BBS or a full role, it doesn't matter.
I think that's what they need.
Well, they'll do
need a small role first.
He's going to kill it, and whether it's a black one with Jonathan Stewart or whether it's the Hal Jordan version, it doesn't make a shit. He's going to go in. He's going to come in. They're going to hire a good actor, and they're going to kill it, and everyone's going to forget about Ryan Reynolds.
Oh yeah,
like anyone gives a shit anyway. He's Deadpool now.
Well, whenever
and that's been a few years ago.
As soon as they announce the Green Lantern movie, that's all anybody's going to talk about for a long time until it comes out. Yeah. All they're going to talk about is Ryan Reynolds' Green Lantern movie and how it was a piece of shit. And this one's probably going to be too, and then it's going to come out, and everybody's going to love it, and they're going to forget all about it.
Oh, and they're going to do the same thing with Aquaman. There hasn't been anything to compare it to in a movie, movie-wise, but everyone, he's been the butt of everyone's jokes, even us, for years. But the character is extremely underrated.
Oh yeah, he's one of the strongest superheroes ever.
Yeah,
of all comic books.
Mark my words, he's going to steal this fucking movie.
I think so too.
He's going to steal this movie. Everyone's going to love him, and they're going to just, they're going to eat it up.
Yeah. Everybody likes Jason Momoa, so I mean,
how could you go wrong?
Yeah, exactly. If everybody loves the actor playing the character, then everybody's going to love the character. Most likely. We hope.
Oh, well, without a doubt.